These images of Brazilian babies born with abnormally small brains, attributed to the mosquito-borne virus Zika, have spread the world over, frightening couples of childbearing age and prompting nearly a dozen Olympic athletes to pull out of the Summer Games here in Rio de Janeiro. This despite assurances that the danger of being infected has been greatly reduced because it's winter in Brazil, when mosquitoes are less active.
Since 2 weeks before the Games began, the number of cases were almost non-existent. In the city, there are very rare instances, and for us, it is an issue that we have more than overcome.
Still, few are letting down their guard.
We take the mosquito repellent, we're very sensible in the daytime, wearing the right clothing, and just don't plan on getting pregnant very quickly.
The South Korean team, in fact, unveiled uniforms that cover them from neck to toe, while the Australians are being provided with so-called Zika-proof condoms, since the virus can also be sexually transmitted. Yes, it is winter here, but as you can see, the temperature is doing justice to the term Summer Olympics. In fact, it's been averaging around 30 degrees every day for the last week, which begs the question, how reasonable is it to just rely on the weather to keep down the epidemic of Zika? On the poor side of Guanabara Bay, the venue for Olympic sailing competitions, locals say the mosquito population has been dramatically reduced since some 15,000 male mosquitoes infected with bacteria were released here last year as part of a limited scientific experiment.
Now we can't find anyone here with Zika, dengue or chikungunya.
In a neighborhood above Ipanema, where scores of Olympic visitors are staying, Milvia Gonzalez confirms that there are still mosquitoes around, but far fewer than a few months ago, as long as it doesn't start raining, she adds.
Health officials have been coming around putting chemicals in possible mosquito breeding areas. There's also a campaign to convince residents to empty anything their rainwater accumulates so mosquitoes can't breed.
So, while the chances of catching Zika right now are low, clearly you can't be too stingy with the mosquito repellent. Lucia Newman, Jazeera, Rio de Janeiro.